In this video, I will explain the most important JavaScript interview concepts, which are what is hoisting in JavaScript, differences between var, let and const variables, and what is temporal dead zone. Yeah. Now, first let us talk about what is hoisting. The process of allocating memory for variables and functions is called hoisting. Let me explain with few examples. Let us declare all the let, const and var variables, var a equal to 5, let b equal to 10 and const c equal to 20. Now we'll do a console log of these three variables. Console.log of a, let us copy paste. Now it will be c. Yeah. So as you all know, it will print 5, 10 and 20. Yeah. What if we place these three variables before even initializing them? Now you will see the value of a will be undefined and we'll get an error here, that is reference error, and rest of the code won't get executed from here to here. Yeah, so let me show you that. If you see undefined and uncalled reference error, so hoisting is the process of allocating memory, and these three variables get hoisted. I mean, the memory is allocated but for these three, but for let and const variable, a different memory space is allocated. In case of var, it will get a global scope, whereas in case of b and c, it will be allocated with a different memory scope. Let me show you. So let me show in debugger tools. Yeah, so I'll keep a debugger here and I will try to run. As you see, we have two scopes here, global and script. For global, you see a variable got attached and its value is undefined. In case of script tag, if you can see, b and c were attached to it. So let and const variables were attached in a different memory space. So normally, if you want to explain in the interviews, this is how you should explain about what is hoisting in JavaScript and how it will be for B and C, different way of allocating the memory space. Yeah, that's it, this concept of hoisting. Now let us deep dive into examples of var, let and const differences. Yeah, so we have one variable, imagine name, and we have a name, anything, yeah, name with anything. Now if I do a console.log of name, so as you all know what it will get printed. Let me clear out these exam statements as well, and let me show you again. Yeah, you know, anything got printed. Now what if we declare one more variable, name, with the value 1, 2, 3? Now what will get printed? Okay, let us refresh. So we will get 1, 2, 3 as a value. This is because whenever any global execution context is created, first the name variable get attached to the window object. Now first it will be replaced with value of undefined. Whenever this 23 line of code got executed, then this undefined will be replaced with anything. Okay, it will get replaced with anything. Now whenever 25th line got executed, it won't create one more variable with name. Just the reference of name will get updated with the value of 1, 2, 3. This is how it will work in case of var. Let us see one example of let and const as well. Now let first name. Okay, so let us declare with anything, some text. Okay, now I'll do a console.log of first name. Yeah, now let us show you. As you know, first name will get printed. Now let us declare one more variable, first name, with some value. As you can see the error here itself, cannot redeclare block scoped variable first name. That means we cannot redeclare the same variable in this scope, in the same scope. Suppose if we place this piece of line in some function, it's perfectly alright, but these piece of line should not be present outside the scope, I mean in the outer scope. We cannot redeclare a variable. That's it. That is the one more strictness of first name, I mean let variables. Now there is one more level of strictness which is called const. Suppose if we declare a const variable ABC, so it will give an error here itself. As you see, const declarations must be initialized. That means you cannot simply declare a variable like this. You will get a straight away the error. Whenever you are declaring any variable with the name const, you need to assign the value here itself. Yeah, suppose, and you cannot reinitialize any value to it. Reinitialization, you will get an error. I will show you. Log of ABC. Yeah, see, assignment to const variable type error. So these are the main differences between var, let and const. One is the difference in the hoisting, and we cannot redeclare the same variables in the same scope in case of let and const variables. What is temporal dead zone? Okay, that time till, I mean the duration or the time when the let variables were declared until it was initialized with some value. That phase is called temporal dead zone. As you seen earlier, if you try to access a variable b which is without assignment, then you will get an error, since this variable is in temporal dead zone. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.